Okay, so I'll be showing you how to use Audacity to record your sound. Maybe you're using it for podcast or whatever. And I'm going to walk you through on how to connect it and make it work. So first of all, you have to launch the Audacity, locate where it is. So you have to launch it. So you just allow it load. Ignore every other notification. So this is how the interface looks like. So when you connect it, now you might have connected all your recorders you're using, your sound card, uh, your external speaker that you want to use. Now first of all, you have to make sure that the sound card identifies the devices you're connected to. So first of all, you have to go here the root audio setup. So once you click on this arrow pointing down, now you see host, playback, uh, recording device, recording channel, and all of those. So first of all, let's connect our playback. Now let's say you want to use an external playback, or maybe you're using your headphone, but currently we'll be using our external playback. Now click on this playback device. So once you click on this will show. Now you have to locate the particular device you're using. Now currently I am using a headphone, but then you have to choose that headphone you're using. But let's say for instance you're using an external device, you have to go to your Bluetooth and connect that device to the Bluetooth. Search for it. So when you search for it, you have to make sure that that device is really connected. So what you're using here is Zealot. So you can see that it is connected. Now if you come back here this and go to your playback device, the Zealot will not show because the software has already been launched before you connected it. So all you need to do is to close the software, launch it again. So when you launch it, go back to that audio setup, go to playback device. You can see speaker Zealot. So you just click on Zealot and it will be connected. After that, you go back to that setup again, go to recording device. The device we are using is a solid state logic 2. So you use your SSL to USB audio device. So connect it, click on it, and it is connected. Now that's that for that. So all your devices are connected, and you must make sure your mic is set up properly. Now we have the record button, the one that has the red icon, the pause button, and the play button here. But then let's try and record something. Now once you start recording, you can see those waves. And now if you look at this wave, you can see how thick it is. That's because my mic is very close to my mouth, and if I move my mic off, you cannot see that. You cannot see the thick wave lines again because my mic is off from my mouth. So once I bring it close again, you can see it again. So while you're recording with this device, you must make sure that you're seeing these thick lines. If you're not seeing this thick line, it simply means your audio is not loud enough, and maybe the person's voice is not loud enough. So you have to make sure that the audio is loud enough for you to record your sound very well. Now once you're done recording, you can either hit your space bar on your keyboard, or you click on that record button again to pause it. I mean the pause button to pause the recording, or you hit your space bar on your keyboard. Now after that, you can either play back from here, play it to see if what you recorded is clear. After you have played it and you have confirmed that it is clear, Now we'll have to save this. Now saving this, we'll have to go to file, hold this file, go to export audio, click on export audio. Of course we want to save it to our computer, so export to computer. So when you export to computer, you can give it a title. Let's name this Audacity tutorial. After that, now the format, of course this is in mp3. You have to select the format. You must make sure that, because some of these formats may not play in some devices, so we are using mp3 file, so you have to select mp3 file. For mine, my own is already selected. If your own is not selected, you have to select mp3 file. Now when you have selected mp3 file, you can now export. I am using one mic, that's why the channel is mono. If it is two mic, you will see stereo or customize map. So that's that for that. Then you just hit export. One more thing, before that you need to give it a location where you want it to save, maybe on your desktop or anywhere you want it to save, but I want to use desktop. So let's click desktop and save, then export. So we have successfully saved the audio. Now you have to go back to your audio and search for where it is. This is where I have mine here. So you have to play it and check your audio
Once you
to
start
see if
recording, you can
it
see
is
those
playing.
waves. And now, if you
So
look at this wave close to my mouth,
so our
and
audio is
if I
playing because I'm using headset, so it is not going to play loud, it is going to play on my headset. So that's just how to record your audio with Audacity.